What is up, ladies and gentlemen, Spade here, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Berseria. It has been a little over an hour since the last part. I had my break and now we're back. And we've done some exploration off screen. This would be... Alright, so we did the tutorial on the other episode. Then before last episode ended, we started another one. I'm already losing track. This is like the third one since the break. It's almost done, luckily. We did get some new stuff. We did unlock some new stuff for this as well, which I'll look into that in about a minute. So till then, let's talk to these kids. Oh wow, those soldiers are so cool. If you say so, kids. Is this really soy or not? This looks suspicious. Oh, invisible walls, really? Does it look like there would have been a cutscene here? Considering they're all lined up. Really, you can't even go in front of them. I guess we can't. And the exploration is done, nice.
Take a look at this.
Oh, so we should be at level 2 now, maybe. Yep. Nice. Skill for next voyage. That goes basic training. Alright, so we almost have everything here, I think. Yeah, I think we're just missing that one thing down there in materials. Everything else we've managed to get. We also unlocked this area as well.
Scout ship setting sail.
Oh, that's the area information. Oh, that's that. Skill list. So there are 20 skills, I'm guessing. We almost find one treasure out of 20. Treasures. Oh yeah, right, we got this as well off screen.
A pendant? Nothing of any worth to me.
Nice pendant nonetheless. Really, you're really sore? The pendant looks a little similar. But Julie is a pretty shade of red. I actually think it would suit you nicely, Velvet. I'm not sure if I could take that as an insult. I'm assuming that's what that is. I don't mean it in a bad way. It's like putting lipstick on a rat pig. I forget how you say that. I know what those things are. I just forget how you actually say it. It's like putting lipstick on a rat pig. You know. Oh, there we go, that makes it easier to follow. You're just digging yourself deeper. Haven't you heard of that praise? That's probably not it. But whatever. It means you can take someone cute and dress them up nicely, and they'll be even cuter. You have that wrong on so many levels. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let me try to put it another way. Yeah, a whole lot I basically can't even read. Give poles to rat pigs. Cables to general. And presents to parents to demons. I have no fucking clue. Something like that. More like pressing to deaf ears. Again, that's probably not it. Oh, we got at least one puzzle. And that took 5 minutes. Yeah, what was that new recipe we got anyway? We got a recipe at the end of the last part. Yeah, this. Well, we don't need to make it now. So I guess we'll just hold off. Yeah, right. Invisible walls. What's over here on this side first? Also, I probably should save. I haven't saved at all since we ended off the last part. Save it in those slots just in case. Alright, what else is over here? Apparently they're blocking it off again. Guess that's it for this side, huh? At least for now. So it seems like we've done a majority of what we can do in this area. I guess I'll grab those. Look at everyone's smiles. It's making me smile too. Oh yeah, this I like that. Not much apparently.
Mommy, when's the prince gonna talk? The exorcists are coming too, right?
I'm sure they will, dear. People are saying it's going to be a very important announcement about the Abbey.
I want to see the exorcists! We need to thank them for saving us from the demons!
You're right. We all have to show them our gratitude and help them however we can.
Yeah! I'll follow the rules, too. I won't be selfish.
They sure are popular.
Because these people don't know the truth.
You think that's so? That the exorcists are fighting the demons they themselves cannot. That's why the people support the exorcists.
You've got a point. The more I thought I saw sparkly, guess not. Oh well, Dave knows this all now. Blends in with the other plant life pretty well. Oh, we got another one of those. Not too bad. Another chest, nice. Guess we'll just equip that later on. What's up here anyway? Apparently a cat's box. Chest, whatever. Quite the view from up here though. How much is this gonna cost me? But it's the same as the last. Oh, you're free now, cats. We're gonna have to start grinding for cat spirits again soon. I feel Assuming we can find a good spot for it. He's just not gonna last through, alright. Even though there's a golden chest there. Let's see what type of sub you are. Another weapons dealer, huh? Oh, why not? May as well enhance. What can we buy from you? Apparently we don't have any of these, so why not? Just because we don't have any of it. Oh, I guess we're good.
You look like you could use some new armor.
May as well advance the story some more. There's nothing else we can do now. Except grab this. Yeah, there's nothing else, alright.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony's started.
It'll be impossible to slip in now.
After the opening 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorius Coldbrand. None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat, one of the 5 Empyreans, and blessed us with the strength of the Malekith.
But he's a murderer!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him. You took everything that I loved.
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our Shepherd!
Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius!
Artorius!
Shepherd Artorius! Shepherd Artorius! Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
The Shepherd Artorius. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorius.
Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye.
Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Seems like things are getting
My stomach
interesting.
made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
Where the hell are we in the city? This is a completely different map.
The Exorcists sure were out in full force to see the Shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
Then I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the Shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorius' side. Because now I want to take Artorius down too.
Things definitely do seem to be heating up. Alright, so we're just on this side of the map, alright. Looks like there's something outside of town. Or is that a part of town? I have no clue, I can't remember. No, that is actually a part of town. Oh, here it is. I knew I saw one. And there's a chest here, nice. What's up the staircase? Cat spirit, nice. We're starting to run low on those, I feel. Guess that's it for up here. Alright, let's try and get out of this area. That's the way out. Let's talk to the others first. Doesn't look like there's anyone else to talk to, alright. Except for this guy. And that one over there as well. Guess all we can really do is just dig up some information.
Shepherd! Savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorius. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorius, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorius.
How pompous can you get?
Artorius has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
It seems like everyone has new dialogue. Well, at least new people showed up. At the very least. Oh, so this actually respawned. Nice. Wait, what? Yeah, let me go in here now. We'll save that probably for next time. It looks like the soldiers disappear. Anything else respawn over here? Let's check up here on this roof. Oh wow, there is something. All of it respawned again, not bad. We take what we can get. Can we get that golden chest now? Probably not. Well, we can. What we got? I guess we'll just leave him with what he has on now. For now, at least. And I can hear the dog barking in the background. And apparently the exploration's now done.
Take a look at this.
Great. Let's do this one Ron Getsu style.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Got a new recipe, nice. Did it again,
Scout ship
so.
set.
Too many people to talk to. Even if I don't read everything, I at least like to see what other NPCs have to say. At the very least. what's over here? Oh wait, this is a new area. We'll explore that later on. We were land over there earlier. So we'll explore that next time. Anyone that ain't saying anything now? I think that we weren't able to talk to anyone that ain't till now. Yeah, you could say we're sightseeing. Since we're not done looking around town yet. Guess that's all the people we can talk to. May as well stay the night for the hell of it. I mainly keep thinking we'll get a skid, honestly. Wait, what? Oh, wow. When I was leaving, I noticed this exclamation point. But I didn't see it. Guess this is why. What are we talking about these books for?
It's a history book titled The Rise and Fall of Midgand. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent. Few records exist of the following 500 years. A period known as the Era of Darkness, or the Dark Period. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom, bringing an end to the Dark Period.
Claudin, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
All right, that's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
Wow, they're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you the forms, but for some reason your execution deviates from the ideal.
Well, my body just kinda moves on its own.
You're a handful, Velvet. But I will say you do resemble Claudin some. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire, vivacious like water, steadfast like earth, and free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow, I'd love to meet him.
Sadly, that's impossible.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
King Claudin was quite strong, wasn't he?
He was more than just that. He's the most well-loved and trusted king in our history. Or so the book claims.
To this day, all of Midgand's rulers claim to be direct descendants of King Claudin Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorius with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If Artorius knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his cause.
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
A little more backstory on Velvet, and it seems like Laphicet is a history buff, apparently. What else is going on over here? Might as well grab this. Alright, what's going on here? Not much, apparently. Alright, off to the other side. Looks like we can actually leave town now. Is that dog pink? Am I the only one that thinks that dog looks like he's pink? It's probably a white dog, just in the shade, making it look like it's pink. So it looks pink to me. Hey, what do you three have to say?
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
If you say so, buddy. If you say so. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to actually go out of town and look at the other area outside of town we didn't get a chance to look at. Or maybe we'll be forced to go there if we continue looking around town later. I thought we're gonna call the pod here. So till next time, stay golden.